Marshals. Oh, is it? Yeah, so we run MHOR qualifying outside. So we'll have everybody gather up here at the base of this roller. Our order is going to be Nathan, Craig, and then John. You'll run your, we'll get a tone for the start, but you're not done at the finish tone. You'll keep going until I call you out. I don't have a microphone. I apologize. My microphone went down. We'll resort for heat 2. We'll flip. We'll run backwards basically. So whoever's going last will go first on the next round. And there'll be a break between rounds so I can put lights up and all that jazz. Huh? I don't know. You guys want to run 2 in the main or 3 in the main? I think 2 in the main is probably sufficient. Okay. All right. No, I don't got time for that. I'm always out here calling races. I'm never going to get a microphone order. All right. So, again, Nathan first, Craig second, John third. I'll call you out, but I'm going to give you the tone. There's Nathan. Go ahead, Craig. And there you go, John. All right. Everybody started up. Here in some 24s and some 25s. Let's see what we get after the first couple laps. Get everybody sorted out. Microphone?
Yeah, no mic. Well, it's kind of a microphone. I don't know if it's going to work very well. It was working terrible the last time we tried to use it. We're running Friday Night Lights for those of you that can hear me. Should have the stream going too. We've got Nathan, John, and Craig. We've got 2 heats for Friday Night Lights tonight, and we've got marshals, so that's fantastic. Last time I was announcing and marshaling at the same time, which was kind of hilarious. We are a minute in. Fast lap so far is Nathan, 22.9. He's on a pace for 13 and 5:04. John and Craig are both on pace for 12. John's best lap so far, 25.8. Craig just turned to 24.9. John with a 23.6 that time by. So like Nathan said as we got started, consistency is the name of the game as always. Announcer's cursed again. We're 2 minutes in, and John is now into the 13-lap pace. He's running 13.520. Nathan's still running up front, 13.509. Craig tracking at 12.508. It looks like Nathan had trouble at the end of the straightaway, and he's going to be out of this one. We're showing about 2 minutes left to go the next time the drivers come by. We'll check the pace as they come by. Well, looks like Craig is off the track. Fernando's got him all fixed up. Oh no, John goes down right at the start-finish line. So John now showing 13.519, but that could change with that crash on the finish line. Craig with a 12.517 pace.
left.
Alrighty, you heard the lady. 13:524 is the current pace with 45 seconds left on the master timer. Again, do not stop when you cross the finish line. Wait for the computer to call your name and tell you that you have completed your qualifier. Making Fernando work for it. He's just getting his legs warmed up for when he gets to drive. Again, keep going. Nobody is finished yet. Yep, we're still live. Keep going.
Craig crossed done.
All right, Craig. And this should do it when John crosses the line. Oh!
Done.
Safe!
All drivers are finished.
All right, Craig, 12:514. John, 13:521. Let's trade you out top to bottom, and we'll try again. Sure you did.
Russ Johnson. Shane Baker. Fernando Monroe. Jeffrey Moore.
So, what do you think so far, John? Okay. Yeah. Nice. All right. I've got everybody checked in. Let's close it up, and we'll grid up. I can't take much credit for it. Russ does most of the work. All right. So our lineup is Shane's going to go first, and then Jeffrey, Fernando, and Russ. Hey, that just means you get to start in the front next time.
Shane, Jeff, Fernando, and Russ?
That is correct. Shane, Jeffrey, Fernando, and Russ.
Watch this. If you guys give me a full lap, you'll catch me in two.
All right, we've got drivers, we've got marshals. We're going to get the sound of the tone. That'll send Shane out, and then we'll call out the rest. Less than 5. Jeffrey? Fernando? And Russ. All right, everybody's down and away. Let's see if my microphone works for longer than 30 seconds. So again, you're looking to beat a 13.521. Oh no, somebody's stuck under the pipe. Guess that's Shane. He's already lost 2 spots. Oh, and then he rolls it over. That's going to be it. You're driving like me, man.
I just wanted to get behind Ross so I can take him down.
Oh, okay. I hear that's not the gentlemanly way to do things.
All right, 3:30 left on the timer. Russ setting the pace, 14.505. Fernando, 14.520. Jeffrey, 14.520. Shane's hanging out with 11.509. Oh, Fernando getting a little bicycle action onto the straightaway. That's me. Red car, white wheels is Fernando. Bright orange with some white is Russ. White and purple for Jeffrey, and white and yellow for Shane.
Yellow.
No, it's white and yellow. Or gray. Yeah. But you are proving to everybody white wheels are faster. I'm kidding. I'm in the yellow wheel camp myself. Watch the straightaway. Straightaway clear. Russ putting the pressure on Jeffrey down the straightaway. Can't make it stick.
2 minutes left.
Going into the step up, Jeffrey gives him some room. Russ takes the opportunity. Those two are fighting for TQ. Both on 14 lap pace. Russ is right there on the door of 15. Now that he's got clear track ahead of him, let's see if he can get back there. Currently 14.501 for Russ. Fast lap out of Russ. 22.2. Fernando with a 22.3. Jeffrey 23.6. 23.1 now for Jeffrey. Average is where it's at. Russ is averaging 21.4. Just turned 21.1 the last time by.
Oh, you know I'll always get out of your way.
1 minute left.
Oh no!
That's like a more, yeah.
Shane with 2 marshallings in 1 lap. That gives him a slow lap of 33. Again, you gotta quit driving like me, man. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you with that one. I didn't do it. You got 5 seconds on the timer. Remember, keep going until the computer says you're done.
Johnson done. Shane Baker done.
I just want to let you know.
2 left to finish.
Jeffrey Moore done. Fernando Moore done.
Alrighty, that's going to do it. Third place, Fernando, 14,522.4. Jeffrey, 14,522.1. And Russ, 14,501. Thank you, drivers. Thank you, marshals. We're going to give you 20 minutes. 20-minute turnaround, so that's 7:15 when we want to start round number 2.
20 minutes. 20 minutes. It'll be 7:15 when we start round 2.
Yeah, I got it flipped top to bottom. So it's going to be John going first, then Craig, and Nathan in the back.
Nathan Merritt.
Well, the good news is that
John Elliott.
All right. Round number 2. Same grouping as before. We'll just need to get Craig checked in. You are not showing us checked in yet, Craig.
Craig Kress.
All right. Looks like John's ready to go. So once you guys come back around to the roller, let's call it quits and line them up. We're going to have John go first, Craig will go second, and Nathan will be our third car out. All right. We've got drivers, we've got marshals. John, you can go on the tone. Craig. And Nathan. All right, Nathan was leading everybody in round number 1 until he had that unfortunate steering knuckle failure. Pace to beat is 14.501, set by our good buddy Russ. Oh, John goes down at the start of his first lap. That's going to start him out on a 12-lap pace. Craig's also on a 12. And Nathan starts out on a 13-lap pace. Watch the end of the straightaway. Looks like we're clear now. Nathan looking for a pass down the straightaway. Oh, both drivers run deep. Craig lets him go by. Oh, John with a little bit of a rail slide after the tabletop. That's going to allow Nathan to close in. 3:30 to go. Well, current fast lap turned by Nathan, 23.6. All right, halfway through the timer, Nathan is now 12.501, John 12.504, Craig 12.512. That time by John's down to 12.5 flat. See what Nathan's answer is. Nathan's back into the 13s. So as it sits, Nathan's poised to go to the A main sort for our main sorting. That was terrible.
2 minutes left.
Oh, John really pushing it. Has to check up a little bit on the step up, step down. Let's see what he gets coming across the line. He's into the 13s as well. So computers predicting both John and Nathan 13 and 522. So it'll be close to see who gets that A main bump.
One minute left.
With 1 minute left to go, Nathan and John on 13 lap pace. Craig's on a 12. Nathan's going to be orange and black car with the white wheels, yellow and gray with the yellow wheels for John, and then Craig is in the white and blue car with the white wheels. As Nathan heads down the straightaway, we've got about 30 seconds left on the timer. Remember, these drivers will continue until they have completed their own personal 5-minute time, as we are on an MHOR qualifying setup for outside here at MHOR RC. Beautiful weather out tonight as well. It's a cool 60-something degrees. We've got a breeze. Everything is fantabulous. Oh, John with a little tag of the pipe coming down off the roller. Then the announcer's curse strikes him. Everybody's still live. All right, so I see orange names on my screen. That means finish the lap you're on. This will be your final lap. It's like John has a bobble on that last corner before the tabletop. That's going to do it, everybody. Thank you very much. Let's change them out. Craig, 12.514. John, 13.522. And Nathan shows what he can do with a full time limit at 13.515. Up next, race 2. If the microphone works and you guys can hear me at home, thank you very much for tuning in. You're missing out. We're getting into fall as of tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day of summer. Sunday's the first day of fall. So, you know what that means. We could get snow any day now. I see on the weather forecasting talkie box that everybody else calls the TV, predicting mountain snow this weekend. It won't stick much. It'll melt away during the day, but winter's a-coming. Make sure you've got your proper tread-up tires on your vehicle. I know they check that kind of stuff when you go over the mountain passes. But anyway, before I got off track on a tangent, turf racing, Friday Night Lights. It's awesome. You don't have to deal with the heat. Come out here. This is a great setup. We've got 7 drivers tonight. We were able to run 2 heats. We always appreciate that. We also are getting darker earlier, so I'm thinking by the next time we run this, which is 2 weeks from now, we'll be running lights for Q1. So it'll be fun times all around. Maybe by then I'll have a new microphone. I've got everybody checked in. Let's close the roller, close the straightaway, line them up. Russ is going to lead us out, followed by Fernando, Jeffrey, and Shane. So it'll be Russ, Fernando, Jeffrey, and Shane. We've got our marshals. We've got drivers. Yeah, he's going to wind up in the A. And you guys are looking to beat 14.501 to take Russ's TQ away.
No problem.
Hey, I mean, you know, he showed us there was a 15-lap pace possible until he got caught in traffic. Hey, we tried that at the end of the Enduro. We started using the pit lane to set fast lap. But then I got wise to it and I closed the pit lane with some bricks. All right, anyway, here we go. Russ. Fernando. Oh, Russ grabbed the dot. Next out is Jeffrey. And Shane. Oh no! Shane goes down. John's got him fixed up. For all you that weren't aware, John was kind enough to stop by and play with us on his way home. He's going from Oklahoma to Oregon. Colorado actually works out to a pretty good stop for that drive because he's already like 8 to 10 hours in and he's got like 16 hours to go. So, not a bad place to stop. We appreciate you being here. Yeah.
Big question, why do you travel with an RC car?
My question is why you don't. Yeah, I mean, the only time I traveled with an RC car was as a kid, so I get it.
I gotta go back to just traveling like next week with one, so.
I convinced my dad to drive me from Cheyenne to Las Vegas to go spectate. I took my car with me so I could play when they weren't racing. Makes sense.
Alrighty, track must be cooling off. We're 2 minutes in. Russ is 14.510. Jeffrey, 13.508. Fernando, 13.516. And Shane, 12.517. That's an improvement for Shane. Everybody else is falling off. Oh, we got a car down. Watch the first slope there. That's Jeffrey crashing in the darkness. I promise, I'm going to get that light down there fixed. We've got another light for that end of the track. Maybe one of these days we'll have a work party. We'll be closed for, I don't know, maybe a Sunday or something. We'll still work on the track. There's a few things it needs, a few things I'd like to do. Back on the track, Russ with a mistake on the step down. Jeffrey's closing in. I know that's not necessarily for position, but it gives me something to do. Russ taking a tight line at the bottom of the roller, tags the pipe again. You remember you're driving a Schumacher, right?
Hey, I'm not the same thing. It's not bulletproof.
Oh, he's not even here to defend himself. That's not nice.
Hey, the short of it is, it's hard.
Well, I mean, he was like starring his team for the Enduro. You guys missed out. 500 laps. It was crazy. It was my first one. Yeah, I'm talking to Jeffrey. It was about 15 laps slow, but this track is bigger than apparently the track was last year. Oh, Jeffrey on the wrong side of the pipe. Announcers curse again. All right, with 1 minute left to go, Russ still 14.513 out front. Fernando 13.513. Jeffrey 13.520. Shane is closing in 12.504. The darkness and the cold track must suit him. Maybe he's got extra soft tires on.
I can't see part of it. That's why.
Well, at this point, it's not really going to get that much darker, so good practice for the main. you know, us big city people, it never really gets dark around here. Down the straightaway into the step up, we had a little battle, but Russ made quick work of it. Fernando getting caught up in the kink at the end of the straightaway. 5 seconds left on the timer. Remember, keep going until we call your name. All right, computer says Russ is going to be the first one done.
Russ Johnson done. Shane Baker done.
All right, 2 drivers left to finish. This should be last lap.
Fernando Lenaro done.
And there we go.
Done. All drivers are finished.
Oh, Shane, you were so close. 12.501. Fernando, 13.516. Jeffrey, 13.515. Russ, 14.511. Nobody resets their pace. Speaking of reset, I will get the main sorted, and we'll go again here in, let's call it 15 to 20 minutes. So that's going to be 7:50, 7:55, somewhere in there. We will get going again for the main event. Alrighty, so your sort should be printed. We're going to have John, Shane, and Craig in race number 1. Then Russ, Jeffrey, Fernando, and Nathan in race number 2. Again, we'll go at 7:50, 7:55. That gives you 15 to 20 minutes from now.
Craig Krause. John Elliott.
That's the only time that body's going to touch the ground.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, MHOR RC Friday Night Lights Turf Racing main event. This is going to be our B main sort. We've got Craig, Shane, and John. Oh!
That's why it's going on, Bob.
Shane Baker.
Alright, we've got all our cars checked in. Marshals are heading out onto the track. So remember, we do a standing start for the main event. That's going to be right here in the infield between the step down and the tabletop. Right where, it's like where Craig and John are. So let's have Nathan run one more time around and we'll line them up. Oh, is that Shane? I'm sorry. Yeah, Nathan's right out there on the track. He's like, how can I line up? I'm not anywhere near my car. All right, that lineup is going to be John up front, Shane in the 2, and Craig in the 3. So, main event racing, everybody's going to start on the tone. We're looking for clean laps. You got 5 minutes. And we're going to start in less than 5. There they go. John's going to lead them around. Oh, Shane looking a little wandering over the tabletop. That puts Craig right on his wing. John trying to get those pre-race jitters out. It's a race down the straightaway. They tangle. Oh, no. Craig gets collected. Shane's plan all along. Nice navigation on the tabletop on the step down there. Remember, drivers, smooth is fast, but you do have to follow the track. Shane was being smooth, but he forgot to turn and went straight into the wall. Oh, I mean, you painted that thing fluorescent yellow. How much brighter do you need it to be?
A little brighter.
A little brighter, apparently, as he goes cartwheeling over the roller. Oh, Craig gets a long trip over the roller as well. Just checking to make sure the computer scores all the laps. Oh, Shane and John with a battle going. Looks like John has made it around after Shane took him out on the second time down the straightaway. Does it just a little bit better. Pulls away. Oh, wrong side of the tabletop. Shane gets the lead back.
There's Bob coming from the other way of the game.
Oh, Craig tries to follow suit, but only gets a rail slide out of it. The extra challenge of running under the lights. We're not quite NASCAR, so we don't have that many lights on the track. Those shadows that you see with those NASCAR guys driving at night, pretty crazy. You get a strobing effect just from passing all the lights and the different shadows. Let's see, our pace is 12.5.16 currently. Shane out front, John 12.5.22. But he is reeling Shane in as we speak. Gap is down to 1.3 seconds that time by the line as they head down the straightaway. Oh, John tags the pipe at the end of the straightaway. Shane has trouble getting the step down. So they're on the same piece of track, just opposite ends of the straight. Going over the roller, across the line. 2 minutes to go. Pace is 12.509. Gap is 1 second or less as they head down the straightaway. Both drivers take a bite out of the outside pipe. John's got to check up. He's looking for a clean way around. Shane's trying to give it to him. There it is. John makes it on the lander. See if he can hold it onto the straightaway. Nobody wants to lead right now. Oh, then they take each other out. After the kerfuffle, John comes out up front. Let's see what the gap is as they come by the line. Gap is 2.3. They lost about 2 seconds of their overall pace fighting down the straightaway. Currently on 12.509. Very entertaining, though. Craig also running around out there. He's on an 11.506. He's just smooth and running his own race. Sometimes that's what you need to do. Haven't seen him had to be marshaled too many times here tonight. "25 seconds left as Craig crossed the line. The gap, as our leaders cross the line, is down to 1.8. Oh, both drivers unable to make the straightaway cleanly. Shane pays the price. That's going to all but seal the deal. John's just got to keep it rubber side down. That is time. John, you are done. Shane, you're done. And we're waiting on Craig. Craig got one extra lap in there. Alrighty, that's going to do it. So Craig gets 12 in 5:26, Shane 12.508, and John 12.504. Thank you, drivers. Thank you, marshals. Let's swap everybody out and get ready for A main action.
Ross Johnson, Fernando Aurora, Nathan Merritt.
Oh, let me see. I actually don't have a way to see it right now. If I should have a printout inside though.
Jeffrey Moore.
I'll be able to take with us on it. Thanks. I did very little.
All right, your lineup. Got Russ up front, Jeffrey in the 2, Fernando in the 3, and Nathan gets the 4 spot.
Go, Jeffrey! Oh, yeah.
All right, we've got drivers, we've got marshals. We're going to go Friday Night Lights, A-Main Racing at 8 p.m. on the Sound of the Tone. Ross Johnson's going to lead him around. He was TQ. He did that TQ from round number 1. Oh, Fernando getting a pass at the start-finish line. Oh, no, Nathan goes down. Doesn't have to be Marshall, but he is set back a whole straightaway. Fernando takes the bobble going down the stairs. Guys going to let Russ get away that easy? Oh, Fernando with a rail slide on the wrong side of the pipe. Taking the long way around. Oh, no, he takes a bounce and goes under the roller. John's got to go dig him out. Fernando down to the 4th spot. Russ Johnson out front, 2 laps in, paces 12.501. Track has cooled considerably. Oh, Russ getting a chomp on the corner dot. I heard the chassis go ping. Doesn't have to be Marshall, but it was close. So, your leader, orange and white car, headed down the straightaway. 2nd place, white and purple, just crossing the finish line. In the 2 spots, going to be orange and gray, I would call it. It's hard to see in the dark. You're good, Nathan. Go. If you can get off the pipe. Oh, has to be Marshall. Gives the spot back to Fernando. Fernando's the all-red car, white wheels. My microphone's gone. Oh, Fernando takes a tumble on the stairs, gives the position back. Our leader trying to come around and put laps on 3rd and 4th place. Nathan gives him room. Oh, too much room. He gets the pipe. Gives the spot to Fernando. Closing in on the halfway mark. Russ is on 14.522 pace currently. 2nd place, Jeffrey Moore looking at 12.505. Then Fernando and Nathan, that's going to be the closest battle on the track. They're both on pace for 11. I don't see anything that looks like a missed lap. They all look good. Jeffrey's back up to 13.523 that time by. So with 145 left, Russ looking for 14, Jeffrey on a 13, Fernando on 12, and Nathan on 11. We will be racing again tomorrow. Turf racing for anybody that wants it. Sign up closes at 11:30. Racing starts at noon. Dirt racing sign up closes at 2:30. We want to go green by 3. And then Sunday we're going to be closed for the first day of fall. We've got one employee out of town, another one on a birthday adventure, and my wife and I have an anniversary. So we're going to be closed on Sunday. Oh no, Nathan goes down, watch the tabletop lander. Looks like John lost his phone right there by the pipe. Good hustle though. With 1 minute to go, well, closer to 30 seconds to go, Russ, Jeffrey, Fernando, Nathan. like Jeffrey is on pace to just squeak by to get 13. Nathan's back up into the 12-lap range, so that's going to put the pressure on Fernando. He's got to keep it smooth. Oh, announcer's curse. All right, 5 seconds left on the master timer, so everybody is now on their final lap. Looks like Russ and Fernando are home free. Interesting little action going between Jeffrey and Nathan on the final lap as they head through the infield over the tabletop. Oh, Jeffrey comes up short. Nathan sneaks by. It's not perfect position, but that was fun. All right, that's going to do it. Fast lap of the race goes to Russ Johnson, 21.3. He also takes the overall 14.511. Jeffrey Moore, 13.518, and Fernando, 12.510. Thank you, drivers. Thank you, marshals. For those of you that wanted to know fast lap in the prior main, Shane with a 22.7, John 23.1, and Craig 24.3. Alrighty, so I'm going to take the lights down and see all you fine people tomorrow. Thanks, gentlemen. I appreciate everybody making the journey.